This is Rock and Roll Phil, and I thought I'd invite you into my home and share a video about the new Pearl Jam album Gigaton that was released today. I had ordered it through my local record store, CD Central, who is celebrating 25 years. Unfortunately, because of what's going on, they won't be able to have their celebration this weekend, which is, understandable. They also gave me this image, Pearl Jam print, which is really nice. Most normal people share photos of their kids and their family. I like to share photos of my albums. Behind me are my Pearl Jam albums. This is the first album, 10, Versus, Vitology, No Code, Yield, Binaural, Riot Act, Avocado, some call it self-titled, Backspacer, Lightning Bolt, and Gigaton. I don't know how well it'll show up, but this image has like a metallic look to it that just makes the image and the colors just pop right off of there. It's really stunning in person. This photo was taken by Paul Nickel for, I think, National Geographic, maybe another magazine. There's the inside, that same photo of the band, which is really cool. It comes with a 32-page lyric book, chrome. There's the image on the back. And the book just has some just stunning photos. I think some of these were taken by bass player Jeff Ament, Jeff Ament, however you want to say it. But it's really nice. And this right here is a perfect example of why, I think anytime one of your favorite bands or artists releases a new album, I highly encourage buying a physical copy of the album for stuff like this. I've always enjoyed, like listening to an album and getting the lyric book out and reading the credits to see if there was additional musicians or who played what, who wrote the songs, different credits. I like that kind of thing. And looking through here, you can see this album was mastered by Bob Ludwig at Gateway Mastering, and he always does a phenomenal job. And old record collectors, people who really get into collecting records, when they're out looking for records, like Led Zeppelin 2 and stuff, they will look for his name engraving in the inner circle of a record. I'll show you what I'm talking about real quick. I'll show you one of these albums. So this is side A is silver and side B is black. But anyways, on a record, you don't want to try to touch it. But on the inside of a record, you'll have this information etched. This one says, "This one took a while." And it's just info about, catalog number and pressing plate. It'll tell you initials, who mastered it, what plant it was made at. And people will go around. This side says, "Eat your veggies." You can't really see it, but so people will look for guys like Bob Ludwig, his initials, and pressing. Let's see what these other ones say real quick. Nothing but so this record is 3 different sides. The 4th side, there's nothing, but it says "in the midst of the 6th." I don't know if you could see that, but that's cool. I like it. And these albums come in these MoFi sleeves. Those of you who aren't familiar with MoFi sleeves, they're just these thick sleeves with this plastic on the inside. And you can order these in bundles online, and it offers great protection for records to keep them from getting scratched up, because the surface of a record is pretty sensitive, and it doesn't take much at all to scratch it up. So yeah, that's nice. I really appreciate it when bands, go the extra mile to put together a nice package like this. I know that not all bands, have the funds to work with, and that's understandable. But when a band does, I really appreciate it because I know that the creative process doesn't end with the songs. Bands put a lot into the artwork, the whole design, and I really appreciate that as a fan. I mean, I enjoy the release of a new album today just as much as when I was a teenager. It's something I still very much look forward to, and which I think it's important to have a hobby in life or something to look forward to, not only during these times but all the time. When I talk to people and they say they're depressed or they say they're lonely, a lot of times I notice that those people they don't have that one thing in their life. They really don't have a hobby. Maybe they just come home from work and watch TV or but I think it's important to have that one thing that you can look forward to, that one thing that keeps you going. And for me, music has always been that. When I'm at work having trouble getting through the work week, I think about how I'm going to spend my money going to a show or buying an album, and it just brings me so much joy in my life. And so yeah, I mean, I think it's important to have something in your life. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. I guess I kind of rambled on, but I'm digging the album, and be safe, everybody.